mouth is. I will play now with coins in ASMR style. ASMR Katz. My name is ASMR Katz and I warmly welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed me, then feel free to do that so and click on the notification bell, because every Wednesday and Sunday I will upload here a new ASMR clip. If you have some ideas, then feel free to give them to me in the comments. And let me also know if you like that clip. And if you have some wishes for the future, just write them here in the comment section. Right next to me is a fly who is horrible loud, and this is really, 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 really sad. But I try to keep calm because this is all about being calm, and will play with some coins for you here today. And together we will see which noise they will make and how they will sound here with this microphone. The coins I have are Thai baht. Right now I am in Thailand. This is why I have this kind of coins. There are some big coins and very small coins. yes. And here in front of me are the most powerful drug you can use: money. We are all addicted to it because we can't live with it, without it. And the more we have, the more luxury we can survive. But are we the same happy? Till I can think, I struggle with this kind of drug. Maybe you would say this is not a drug, this is something really exciting and this is just money. But when you think about carefully enough, then you might see that it's also not wrong to tell this kind of coins just a drug. I know a moment in my life where I really get triggered. And that was the first time I ever put all the coins I got into the bank, and they had a big automat where you can put them inside, and then they take the time to get all the coins together and tell you how much you have. And I had a really big box full of coins, and all the coins I put inside of the machine, one after another, was falling down. And then you hear the sound of the machine going over all the coins. And after it, there was just a big number about the coins I got. And out of all my little coins, I got some dollars, some papers. Out of coins who get count together, I got a paper for it. And I remember the moment where I was so excited to get something out of the coins. I really put them. It really takes a lot of years to get all the coins together in this big box. I know when I found somewhere a coin on the ground, I took it in my pocket, I put it in the box, and the box get fuller and fuller until it was absolutely full, and we bring it to the bank and we give it in this automat, and it sounds so amazing. And out of this came just a number, and for the number I get a paper, and this paper was more worth than a coin. And I wasn't recognizing before that I get a paper out of it. I thought I get something cool and funny chocolate or anything. But yeah, this was a really, really, really crazy moment where I thought about the fact what this is for a weird drug. And through the power of coins and through the power of paper notes with some weird politic people on it, the people get sick. From this kind of moment where I had the coins and they get put into a paper, and I had at least then less paper but more money, and no coins anymore but more paper. This moment I started to see everything a bit different, and I started to see how I changed through it, and I saw how other people changed through it. And it was like this fly, because you have it always in your mind. It is always in the room and fly around, and it is so loud and it is very disturbing, and you can't think straight because it fly around always on your head and on your body and make something with you, and you get really angry and you get really mad and you are really not focused anymore. And you forget about the reason why you start something, and you just want to try to stop. You want just to let it go and release the fly. This is the same I saw with money. When the people got money in their hands, they had a different habit. They lose sometimes a lot of control, and they wasn't able to think straight anymore, or they thought too straight, and all of this get to the one and only satisfying thing in their life. We live in a system where we can't live without money. You can try to do it, and maybe it will work for a couple of time, but to live a life without money is, in the society like we have, impossible. And that is the worst part of this drug, because everyone needs to use it to progress and do something. I saw big fights because of this kind of coins, of paper. I saw people getting absolutely unknown anymore, even when they are your best friends. I see people just working over this kind of drug, and I have to say that it has a really weird way of addiction. And I think to see money and to work with money and to have coins, papers, does it make a big, big difference? When I was young and I had this moment where I put all the coins in the big box, it was just like a game, like a silly little game, because I don't had any idea what it is worth it, what is inside there and what you have to do for it, because at that moment I have done nothing for it. I found it on the street, someone was giving it to me. There was no worth at all in, but when you start to get this by your own and work with it by your own, you really see how challenging it is to keep track and to live with it in the right way. The addiction of money gave me a very, very big question mark. And I daily see how it have an impact into my life as well. What starts as a little joke at something, just funny little thing, take at some part such a big intensity in your life, and you can't hide from it. This is normally what the most people are working for. This is how normally the most people say, if I have more, I am better, and if I have less, I am less as well. Nobody is able to just see behind all this. And I hope that every one of you have their own thoughts about these funny coins. But at least don't get sick from it. And it's a hard addiction. It can make you really, really sick. And then you use just other drugs to release from this sickness, but it will never go away. It will end when the society doesn't work anymore with this kind of drug. But therefore, we are far away. We are far away from the truth to know that we could make a world without money. It is absolutely impossible. For now, and maybe forever. So you have to learn to use this kind of drug as a tool, and you will learn it anyway, even when you don't want to, because over this tool you get use it as a tool, or you use somebody as a tool or whatever. I think that every one of us have to keep in mind that all the money in the world couldn't make you happier. You really try to use this and keeping this for your happiness. If you have more, you are more happy. If you have less, you are less happy. But you have to learn to work to be happy with or without all of this. And that is a lesson only life can teach you. This is a lesson only you can teach yourself. And we all struggle with it. Some days it gets better and some days less. But in the end, this have no worth at all. It doesn't even sound nice in ASMR style. So, playing with it don't make nice memories, huh? For me not. Then I like to play with something else what makes even more crazy noise and is more satisfying than these pieces of coins who just having this kind of noise, and that is the best what you can get out of it. But maybe it is a very good way to think again about this powerful drug you are always confronted with. And to reflect yourself and think about how you work with this, how you progress with it, what it makes out of you, and where you stand right now in your life and where you want to go, if you have less or more from it. This is the biggest addiction we have. Without money we could live, but with it we also just can't live the right way we want to. So what is the right way? And what do we want? If you like this little clip, what was a bit more sentimental than just ASMR with coins, sorry for that. I wasn't expecting as well, but I just go with my flow. Feel free to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell, because every Wednesday and Sunday I will upload a new ASMR clip. If you have any ideas or thoughts directly about this topic, I think it could be a lot of discussion about this topic, then feel free to write comments. I try the best to answer all of them, and I try the best to get a lot of interaction with you, because I am here for this. I am ASMR Katz, a tattooed girl who really want to take you on the satisfaction of sound. And even when this wasn't satisfying at all, maybe it triggered you in a different way. And ASMR is as well all about triggers and tingles, and I am sure there are right now on as well. So take it, use it, think about it, and I hope I see you the next time to a new ASMR episode of mine.